Hey, have you ever helped with screen printing before? Hey, it'd be a great day to give me a hand because our screen printer's out sick. So come check out the process and let's get this thing done. The first two orders we have are for Hospice in the Pines, local organization, been around for decades. And so we have these two different designs, two colors of ink going on a light colored shirt here. And then we have another similar design, two colors going on a green. So we've already done our artwork separations where we have taken the the artwork for the two different colors, separated on two different films, printed them off, and then over here, we've got them lined up here so that we can burn them on two different screens in the exact same location. So when we set it up on the press, it'll be ready to print. All right, so with our film in place on our light table, we can take our newly emulsed screen, make sure it's nice and tight against the registration bar, and then we'll close it, and this light table will use suction to pull down and vacuum out the area around where the screen and the film meet to get a nice tight exposure. And then from here, we'll take it and wash it out in the washout booth. That will give us our final stencil that we'll be ready to put on the press. All right, let's rinse this out. One thing that helps when you're rinsing the screens out is just kind of getting them wet on both sides. Let that soak for a second. And then we'll hit it with a little more soft pressure. But just giving it a few seconds there just really seems to help. You can already see through the light the design coming through. So everywhere that the light exposed the emulsion, hardened, and everywhere that the black ink on the film was tight against the screen, blocked it. And this is going to allow us to rinse this out and create us a nice stencil. Want to look at it against the light just to see if I see any chunks, anything blocking out. It looks like a clean rinse. All the registration marks are clear, edges look crisp. I think this is perfect. Let's dry it up. All right, our screen's all nice and dry. We're gonna mask off the edges here so ink doesn't get through where the emulsion ends. And we'll get it on the press. All right, so let's set our first screen up on the press. We're gonna use our registration marks to determine where we want the artwork to fall on the palette, which will also help it to be in the same spot where we load our shirts, and so it falls in the right placement. There. At the right position. And once that one's perfect, I'll lock this screen in place. Here we go. That way it won't move, and then we'll move on to our next screen. This station's ink color Rebel Gold's flood bar. We're gonna put it on the back. That brings the ink forward. And then this is our squeegee, which will push the ink through the screen. So by loading this up, we'll do our first print of this first color, and we'll line our second color up to it. Lock those in. We're going to push them back. We're going to load our green ink, our second color right here at the last station. It'll make it nice and easy to see. And this just happens sometimes. So when we're doing these test prints, we're constantly just adjusting like pressure and the angle to make sure that that ink is flowing through the screen all the way, because what we want to happen is after it passes through, we want there to be pretty much no ink left in the pores of the screen. If you're leaving ink behind, then the next round you're gonna have buildup, and it's just gonna start getting your prints not as smooth and a little chunky. So we're just doing those little tests on these test print rounds, making those adjustments. We do waste a lot of shirts whenever they get messed up, and we'll test print and test print and test print. One good thing that we like is that we can donate them to Goodwill, and they actually recycle fabrics. And so it's not just a total waste. You know, they can print on them as much as we can use them, then we can give them to Goodwill, let them recycle it, and then they become like hand towels and different things like that. With our first layer done, we flash this ink. It's just like painting a wall. You've got to make sure that first coat of ink is dry before you can put the next on. This is cured to touch, so now we're gonna put the green on and see how that lines up. Good, we got a nice smooth flood. I think the pressure's about right. Speed seems good. Let's see if the screen's pretty nice and clear. I think we're gonna have to get this really fast. All right, we're ready. We're gonna start loading these up. They're gonna go around the press one time, hit the first Rebel Cup gold, flash, come around, they'll hit that bright green, and then we'll be pulled off, going down the driver tier. Hey, thanks for helping out today. You never know what's going to be asked of you day to day here with so many things going on, but we got a lot accomplished. It was fun. See you next time.